Welcome to Team Rocket Garage. My name is Zach, and this is my 1977 Ford F250. You might be thinking, hey man, it's not too special, not the coolest truck in the world, it's old, whatever, not everybody has to like your stuff. Well, I think you're gonna like this. This 77 F250 Camper Special is big block swapped, fuel injected, has overdrive, and it's been swapped to an automatic. So check this out.
I built it!
Now, this truck I've owned off and on for 9 or 10 years now, and finally doing what I always wanted to do with the truck. So what I'm gonna do is give you a walk around on it. Now, full disclosure, she's in a little bit of project mode. Don't make fun of her, right? We're coming up on the tail end of this swap here, so, you know, tighten everything up. It's not a big deal. Don't make fun of her. She gets a little nervous around people. So here we go. This is Martha. Again, 1977 Ford F250 Camper Special pickup truck from the factory, 400 medium block or whatever you want to call it, 400 modified. Engine, 170 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque, and well, that's not a lot of power, especially with a camper and stuff. Now, full disclosure and credit where it's due, that engine got like 14 miles per gallon, so we did really, really good with the ability to have like a huge camper back there, but we want more. It was also a manual transmission. She's still got a clutch pedal in here, funny enough. So, there we go with the clutch pedal right there. And well, doesn't do anything. I'll give you a walk around here. Oh, glad I made a hole in the floor. I'll give you a walk around here. First off, exterior here, pretty much just entirely stock. We have the Alcoas from a 99 Super Duty, and those are just nice wheels, have straight tires, and they're about 50 bucks. So, yeah, no big deal there. We'll pop the hood here. Just a side note, the hood itself is clear coated over the rust. Not too shabby looking, it's pretty. This is for an oxygen sensor I don't have, so just a little reminder, you know, no big deal. Now, here's the 460. It's fuel injected, so you see all of our fuel injectors down there. We have this temporary solution is a surge tank, so it has the high pressure, low pressure, the high pressure pump in here, and then we have a lift pump that actually lifts from the rear to fill this thing up. This thing was kind of a pain in the butt to build and also pretty expensive. I'm not going to do it this way. I actually have other tanks for underneath. Well, I have the back one, I don't have the front one yet, but that's kind of where we're going to go. We're actually going to have to we're actually going to want to we're actually going to just swap over to use like tanks and stuff like that underneath the truck like normal people. Yeah, so we've got American flag valve covers right here. This entire engine swap came out of a 91 van, so I'm, you know, pretty excited that it's all just a runner together, but we're using the stock van ECU wiring, all of that stuff, and then we're using the truck's dash wiring and all that. The oil pressure gauge and the temperature gauge, they work the same because it's the same sensor on the other end of the line, so you just put the sensor on here, oil pressure sensor on the back, and then temperature sensor is right there. Right there. Oh, sometimes it comes off apparently. So got a little bit of wiring stuff to kind of tuck up there, but for now kind of everything works and we're trying to make it pretty. Now she's got long tube headers, and well, because of the nature of the situation, the outlet for the exhaust is like this on the fuel injected ones, and then it's like way down there like that on the on the carbureted heads. So the header actually sits like too high. So we had to cut and modify that to make it work. Let's see if I can get the, so you can see kind of right there what I mean. Right there. Yeah, it did require a little bit of finessing, but now I get to show you underneath the truck, and this is where a lot of the magic happened. Got our speedo cable hanging down there. The exhaust here, something I'm pretty proud of. Comes down into duals. We had to shorten the drive shaft here. This tank had to be dented in up there, right, just to make it happen. Custom cross member, just to make the whole thing kosher. And then the linkage here had to, oh, I thought I set the ISO at automatic. So the linkage here, this really required a lot of like foresight and kind of some planning. So you can actually see there's a rod there, but that rod is literally just threaded rod, so I can make it as adjustable as possible. Also, I didn't want to get like some mild steel and then have to tap it, so this is what we ended up with. So we got the 1/4 inch by 20 thread pitch rod, the little adapter guy right in the middle, right there, the connector, and then this changes it to 1/4 by 28 thread, which is what that little eyelet is. And then it actually comes way up in here. And then, yeah, we've got a little, this guy right here, and there's like, up in there, there's a little L bracket, so when the shifter pushes it up and down, it just rotates like that. So when you push down, it pushes back. Pretty simple. This is a Ford E4od transmission, and then there's the, kind of the exhaust. So we've got dual 3-inch out of the headers into the X pipe, then the muffler. Right there, X pipe, muffler, over the axle and back. I have a tailpipe for this that I built, I just haven't put it on for some reason. Now, another thing here is this cross member that connects kind of this right there to the other side right there. It connects the bottom of these arms. Connects the bottom of these arms together to help with like deflection. Yeah, pretty much everything on this side. Sorry to interrupt. I want to ask you real quick, what would you have done different with this? Everybody was telling me to go carbureted or just do the C6 transmission. Maybe I should have. I don't know. It might have been easier, but we're here. Comment below what you think we should have done with this, or if you would have done this engine swap or even a different one. Comment below. See the exhaust, kind of how it goes under over here and then it goes over. This actually has catalytic converters on it. And then, oh, I got to tighten these. Probably some exhaust leaks coming out of there. Then this goes back. It is a tight fit under here. In fact, that is rubbing right there. Nice. So we'll fix that somehow or another. But yeah, there's our shortened drive shaft. We had to shorten this portion right here. So this portion is only like a foot, maybe 15 inches long. But yeah, the exhaust goes back over the axle just like that and down, and then we have a tailpipe that kind of goes down and then out the side there. So you can see over here where we had to kind of hammer the tank up, less than ideal, but in order to fit the tail shaft to the transmission by here, the tank had to be hammered, and then we actually slid the tank back on its mounts, as well as it almost touches the exhaust over here, so we had to hammer the exhaust on the other side too. That is Martha, my 1977 Ford F250 camper special. Quick breakdown. EFI 460, E4od transmission, 4-speed, automatic with overdrive, and a Dana 60 axle in the rear, super tough. 410 gears in there. That's why overdrive is so important. And yeah, got them 99 Alcoas making us look good. Just a freaking awesome truck. Love this truck. So if you like stuff like this, hit that subscribe button, check out the channel. I have an entire build video on this truck where we saved it from non-running at the mechanic, where it was destined for scrap with a bad wiring harness. We fixed all that, drove it, used it, and then we went and bought the van. We tore the van down, we put the engine on the ground, got it running by itself, and then we got the engine in here. So if you like stuff like that, hit the channel. There's a ton of content on this truck, some of my other cars, including a boosted town car, a Sentra that's faster than a Porsche, and if you like, comment below what kind of project car you've got. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Teamrocketgarage. Have a great day. Oh, and by the way, I went and took a look at that. It's just the steering box, so we're all right. Martha's not gonna explode. This thing runs so good. You got that high idle comes down. Awesome. Love that. Oh, my bad. This thing has some freaking juice to it. You can hear them headers leaking just a little bit.